Virgin River is on its way with its seventh season. After that incredible season 6 that gave us fans the number one event we were all waiting for, their wedding, we now have the chance to see them become a bigger family with a newborn. So let me guide you through the new season. I'm talking plot, new cast members, and release date. First of all, I don't think that there's anyone who's not rooting for Mel and Jack, right? I mean, they're like the new Luke and Lorelai. The only difference is we didn't wait for them to get together for 4 years, thankfully. Also, as I mentioned, and I'm sure you all remember, Mel and Jack actually managed to get married. And believe me, it was one of the most amazing weddings I've seen, even though they panicked and ran away. I have to admit that I've watched that scene a couple of times. I don't know if it's just me, but Mel's wedding gown is getting more and more beautiful every single time. Unfortunately, we know how things work in Virgin River. Whenever something good happens, something bad follows it. Charmaine's situation wasn't a surprise for me. Jack and Mel were happy and everything was good, but they couldn't reach Charmaine for some time. And when she didn't show up at the wedding, we knew that something was wrong. When I saw Jack's face while he was looking into her house, we knew that something was definitely wrong. And I'm literally dying to see it. I mean, what happened? Did Calvin do something to her? Did he kidnap the babies? Did he kidnap Charmaine? Some fans suggest Jack will find Charmaine with a head injury while the babies are gone, possibly kidnapped by Calvin. Others believe Charmaine left the babies and ran away. What do you think Jack saw in that room? Share your thoughts in the comments. If something happened to Charmaine and Jack saw the twins in that room, he may also have to take them home. Here's the thing, they can also adopt the twins. We know that Mel always wanted to be a mother and having those miscarriages was hard enough for her, and she was considering adopting Marley's baby, so we can't expect the baby count in the house to increase from 0 to 3. But as I said, I think even if something happened to Charmaine, they'll find her. They can look after the twins until she's found, which will give them a chance to see if they can be good parents. Speaking of becoming a parent, Mel and Jack aren't the only ones. Lizzie and Denny are expecting their baby, and I think they'll have the baby in the first couple of episodes. Since they're so young, they'll need a lot of help. And Denny having Huntington's disease won't make things easier, but the whole town would be there for them. This is one of the things I love most about this show. They'll always have each other's backs, no matter what. Now we can look at some of our favorite love stories. I want to start with Doc and Hope. They're the cutest couple, if you ask me. Despite their age, they're acting like teenagers when they're around each other, but they're also like the parents of the town. They take care of everything and everyone. My only concern about them is Doc's ongoing investigation and the troubles with his medical license, but mark my words, Hope will be the one to solve that problem. And my only wish is to see them getting married in the new season. Hope is just so beautiful. I can't imagine her with a wedding gown. And the other love story, which contains a lot more people than it should have, Brady, Bree, and Mike's love triangle is actually one of my favorites. A girl can enjoy a little chaos, don't judge me. Sorry for Mike fans, but I'm on Team Brady. Which team are you on, guys? Team Mike or Team Brady? Let me know in the comments. Bree and Brady have this amazing chemistry between them, and they always end up together, even if they're trying so hard to get away from each other. That's why I think they'll get back together in season 7, but don't feel sorry for Mike because I think he'll be with someone else, and I think I can tell you who. Sarah Canning, whom we know from the Vampire Diaries, is joining the show as ex-cop Victoria. She was shot on duty and is now working for the state medical board as an investigator. Victoria will be coming to Virgin River to look into Doc's investigation, and we know that she will run into a friend and will want to catch up, maybe even pursue something. And it leads us exactly to Mike. We know that Mike is also a cop, and he's the one who's most likely to be her friend. We can even see their story when they were working together, like they could have dated back in time and maybe give it another try. Moving on to the other new cast member, Cody Kearsley. He'll be joining the show as Clay, the tough and athletic guy. And you can see that he's the kind of guy who gets noticed when he enters a room. He grew up in foster care with his younger sister, but he hasn't seen her since he was a teenager and has been looking for her ever since. I mean, there's a pretty good chance that he'll come to the town to look for her sister. Maybe he got a clue about where she is. If that's true, who do you think will turn out to be his younger sister? I can't wait to read your comments. We also have Austin Nichols, who will be appearing in season 7, but Netflix is keeping his role a secret, so we have to wait a little more and find out for ourselves. But don't worry, that can be sooner than you're expecting. The filming began in Vancouver on March 12th and was finished on June 16. The season will contain 10 episodes like most of the other seasons. We can expect it in late 2025 or early 2026. That means we can get the trailer by November at the latest. While we're waiting for the trailer, you can check the video on the screen.